Hey guys, welcome to Lightridge Sports Talk. I'm your host.
Samog,
I'm Noah.
And I'm Gabe.
and we're here with special guest, varsity golf player Gavin Hoo Fatt.
What's up?
So we're gonna start off with a few questions just to kind of get the ball rolling. So my first question is: going into your senior year, what is the most exciting and most nerve-wracking thing about this year?
Most exciting and most nerve-wracking. I guess the most exciting part is to see how I developed over the years, how good I got, and the most nerve-wracking is definitely like competing with these younger guys that are so much better than what I was when I was younger.
Yeah, I noticed that you had a few new freshmen people were talking about a
Yeah.
lot. Can you give me some of their names?
Yeah, so there's Ethan Troball and Drew Coleman, and those are like there's Varun as well, but those are like the three main freshmen that really played in a lot of matches and like tournaments. And I mean, Ethan's an incredible player. For a freshman at 15 years old, he's shooting in the 70s, and
Yeah, geez.
it's just like it's hard like being in that field. But the only thing they lack in is really just like the mentality and like their state of mind. Like when they're playing, it's just like they get so caught up with one bad shot that it creates like worse shots for them.
Yeah. Another question. Were you seeing any improvement amongst your teammates kind of since from last season to this season?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had some really big stars this year. I think the biggest improvement was definitely with Lucas Laddick. I mean, we both shot 4 under 68s at Shenandoah, and it was incredible for a junior to be shooting 68. I mean, he was 3 under through like 12, and I asked him, I was like, how you doing? He was like, yeah, I'm 3 under. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to catch up. So I guess we were like all competing with each other, but he definitely had a major improvement. Matt Coleman, incredible improvement, shooting 2 under in the match and like nearly breaking the school 9-hole record.
So, speaking of your tournament, like, did any pressure like play into how you played during the tournament?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's always pressure when it comes into tournaments. Obviously, when you're shooting that low, you want to keep that pace, and golf is always like a pace game. You need to know how fast you're gonna go, how well you're gonna play. Like if you're just making pars, just make pars. If you're making birdies, try to stay on that birdie streak. But ultimately, you just don't want to like make bogeys, because bogeys is what's gonna ruin your score. And when I was like shooting that 68, I guess the mentality was like, oh, I need to stay on the streak or else I'm gonna mess up, and I can't mess up because then it'll ruin my score and I'm gonna lose. So obviously it gets a little nerve-wracking when you're on the tee and you're like, okay, I'm at 4 under. I just need to have a good drive that's just straight down the middle and make a par.
Do you think that pressure kind of plays a role in how well you're playing too? Like it kind of helps you stay more focused? Or would you say?
Yeah, I'd say like I can lock in when I'm nervous sometimes. It definitely like hurts more than it helps. Just cause I'm so like nervous that I'm shaking on the tee. I mean, there's sometimes like junior year I went to a playoff for states and I didn't make it, unfortunately, but I was shaking so much that like my tee shot flew right. I was still like in play, but it affects it a lot.
All right. Well, moving into some more fun question, what does a match day routine look like for you?
Match day. Match day routine is usually get out of school, which is like the best part. Get on that bus, drive around 20 minutes to the course, depending where we're going. Sometimes it's 30. Go hit the putting green, maybe stay there for around 10 to 15 minutes, hit a couple putts, feel the pace of the greens. And then I'll move on to driving, go to a driving range, hit a couple of balls, and then I go to the chipping green, chip a couple times, and then go back to the putting green, and then finish off in the tee.
All right. Do you like to eat anything specific?
Oh, eat something specific.
Like a favorite meal or something?
It's definitely going to be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
All right.
That's like the main for me. It keeps me pretty energized. And just water. No drinks, just water.
Nice. All right. Wrapping up, what do you love most about golf?
What do I love most about golf? There's a lot. There's a lot I love about golf, and there's a lot I hate about golf. I think when you have a really good score, that's like the best part of golf for me. But it's also like the community. You meet so many people that are so good at golf, and you meet just people in general from golf. Just like the network of it is so helpful later on. And I think I've met a lot of people on the way, and that's what I enjoy, is just talking to people and understanding their game and just understanding them as a person.
All right. Well, thank you very much for today.
I think that's all we had time for. Thank you so much, Gavin.
All right,
Good luck
cool.
in your
Gavin.
state golf run.
Yeah.
We'll be rooting for you.
We'll be rooting for you.
Thank you.
This is the wrap to the first
Ever
Lightridge
podcast.
Sports Talk.